So this is going to be a very quick descriptive video on how to install a G2 quick shifter onto a Gsx-r750. This model is a 2026, but any models from 2011 on will work. I'm not sure about prior generations. So to start, the first thing you're going to do is come down here, remove this rubber cover, and loosen your throttle cable as much as possible. You should feel a lot of play in the throttle, and that's how you'll know that you've loosened it. After that, you're going to pull the bar end off. You do not want to unscrew this all the way. You just want to unscrew it so it's loose and then wiggle and pull, and this will pop out. There's a rubber gasket in there. If you undo the bolt the whole time, the rubber gasket will stay in there when you pull the bar end off. You want them to come together. Makes it easier. After that, you're going to have two bolts. One of them is located right up under here. It's a black bolt. And then another one is going to be on the other side of this compartment, and that's going to be right up underneath there. You're going to loosen those. Then you're going to loosen these two here. Pop this open, and once it's popped open, I'll put a picture up of what that looks like. You'll see the throttle cable and the return cable, both of them there. They need to be removed from the actual old throttle tube. Once you have the old throttle tube no longer attached to those cables, you're going to then pull off the tube and the grip, and at that point you're ready to reinstall. So you're going to slide the G2 quick turn over top of the bars. There's also going to be two gaskets that come with it, which will help alleviate some of this side-to-side free play. I did use one of them. I did not use two. I was just worried it wasn't going to fit and I'd have to go through the whole process again. So there is one of them in there, so that alleviates some of that side-to-side motion. I don't mind the leftover amount that's there. After that, you're going to reinstall your throttle and your return cable into it. I'll put a picture up of what that looks like. And from there, you're going to start sealing everything back up. So you'll put back in the one bolt in the front, the one bolt in the back, put these up in here too, and then reinstall your grips, your new grips, and your bar end. I will say that getting the cables into the new G2 are easier if you retighten these back on. So take them off, these two, for the actual throttle and return cable attachment bracket. You're going to remove that to get the old one off, and then I highly recommend putting that back in before you try and get the cables into the actual throttle tube. That pretty much sums it all up. If there's any questions, feel free to throw them up into the comments section, and I'll happily return any comments that I can. Good luck.